Welcome back to Only Friends episode. Who fucking knows? Actually, it's 158, I think.
Carly knows.
I know. I have to know. I have a question.
Sure.
It was in my head all day yesterday, and I've been looking it up and kind of confusing of like what areas of the United States know this jingle or like a kid's song, I guess. So did you ever sing? Did you have like a music class in elementary school where you have to like sing songs?
Yeah, and like in high school too, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like choir.
Oh, choir, yes. But I feel like everyone had like a music class though in like elementary school.
So recorder, hello.
Wait, yeah. So we would sing this damn song and it would go like this. It was a guy and a girl, right? And the girl would sing and she goes,
what do you mean the girl?
Man and woman, they're married.
So it was like a recording you would hear.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
And actually it would start with the man and he goes, "There's a hole in the bucket, dear." Oh, you've heard it.
I knew that before school.
What?
Yeah.
Because I was looking it up and on Reddit.
It's just like a kid's song.
Half the people were like, "I've never heard this in my life." And some people were like, "This seems like a Midwest thing." So I was like, maybe it's a Midwest.
And they have like an accent. "There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza." Yeah.
And okay, so I looked it up and it's from Sesame Street, but they changed the name.
Not Liza?
The guy's name. We sang it as "Then Mend It, Dear Georgie, Dear Georgie."
Okay.
But in the recording, it's Henry on Sesame Street. So I was kind of looking into it and I was like, is there like a dark meaning behind the song? But it's just like an incompetent man who can't like fill a hole.
I feel like I knew Henry.
Interesting. So you knew the Sesame Street version?
Probably. I loved Sesame Street.
I don't think I ever watched it. I was watching South Park.
As a little kid?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I watched all those shows like Sesame Street, Barney, One Saturday Morning, cartoons.
One Saturday Morning. I loved Barney.
I loved Barney.
The purple cassettes, if you even remember, or VHS, I mean. Oh my God. It's so nostalgic.
I don't think I had those.
Thinking about it, like every cassette or I keep saying cassette, VHS was like the same color, and then Barney's was like purple.
Wow, I love that you had Barney on VHS.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if it's not like on TV 24/7.
I know. I have no idea.
Wow, I mean, whatever works.
Yeah.
Your parents were
I mean, I turned out how I turned out, and it is what it is. So
without even watching Sesame Street, I loved Sesame Street.
Yeah.
There were so many characters, all these little different segments, and
it's like SNL.
I was obsessed with Elmo.
Did they do a weekend update?
Honestly, probably something close to it.
Yeah.
SNL for babies.
I never watched it.
Wow.
I wasn't allowed. Too Christian. Just kidding.
No. You're right.
I would always be so shocked when kids would be like, or my friends at the time would be like, "I'm not allowed to watch SpongeBob." I'd be like, "Huh?"
Wait, actually?
Oh yeah, like if people were raised pretty Christian, they weren't allowed to watch a lot of things. Like
I'm so happy that wasn't. I didn't know anyone like that.
I know, it was so crazy. I was like, "What?" As I'm like at home, literally watching like.
I saw TikTok last night that was like some girl who's super Christian being like, "These are all the reasons why Taylor Swift is like the devil."
Oh my God.
And why as Christians we shouldn't be listening to her music.
They say that about every celebrity though.
It's really weird. And it's so funny because all the comments, she was like quoting lyrics and people were like, "Have you ever heard of a metaphor?"
No, she probably hasn't actually.
Like it just was very funny. And
she's like, "No."
It's so crazy. I'm just like, I can't believe there are people out there who like so deeply are kind of like a little brainwashed.
Yeah, no, as soon as I see a Grammys or a VMA performance that's like Satan-y, I'm like, oh, here it comes.
Riling up the Christians.
Riling them up. Like it always happens.
It's so funny,
no
especially
avail.
now. And it's weird because I feel like it's always like been like that. Think of like Britney Spears.
Oh,
like
totally.
in the 90s.
Totally.
But I feel like we just didn't know that people would get upset then.
I feel like at the very beginning of like, I don't know how to explain it, like barely being on YouTube and like seeing conspiracies and stuff and not really thinking about them that hard, just being like, oh, that's crazy. I remember there was this thing going around where it was like Beyonce got possessed on stage and it kept stopping and like slow-moing this like one part, and I swear to God, it gave me like nightmares. And like obviously it was just her
like talking like
well, her face looked all scary and like her eyes were kind of rolled, but like it's literally a screenshot from like her performing. No, I think it's real, but I think it was just like she was moving in such a crazy way that it was just like that. And I was totally on board. I was like, oh my fucking God, this is horrifying.
Yeah, you did love conspiracies.
I did. And then they kind of got ruined.
Because
like
they're
I don't want
just,
to. I don't
deep.
I don't want to hear about adrenochrome. Like I just want to hear about Beyonce being Satan
Possessed,
or Taylor Swift being Satan or whatever.
The Taylor one is really funny.
Yeah, like conspiracy theories in itself are funny. I hope it gets to a point where they're funny again and not so
make conspiracies
literal.
Funny again.
Yes, that should be Biden's slogan. This
that man, he's not doing well.
God, I know.
It's so like you just have to laugh at the both of them.
I can't. I mean, I'm waiting for the debates. That's all I care about. It's gonna be
whatever
rough.
they did to Kate Middleton, they need to do that with like Biden.
yeah.
Just like make us believe that it's actually him.
I know.
People are swinging the other way again.
For Kate? Mm-hmm. In what way?
They think
what way are we going now?
Because I think that they recently made an announcement that now she's not like ever going to show her face until December. And everyone's like, I fear she's been dead for 6 months.
Yeah. But then didn't she do like a Good Morning America thing, like live in her house or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it could be doctored.
I feel like I did see that, but I didn't look into it, so I don't know.
It's like it's clearly AI. It's
this
like,
is just
hello, I am Kate Middleton.
This is just like based on my Twitter feed and like it kind of going back to that. I'm like, here we go again.
I mean, that's our news. It's just Twitter.
Yeah.
Literal, really, and fake news.
Once it starts picking up like that is when I'm like, oh, what's going on?
Yeah, like the Glenn Powell thing I sent you. The clip of him talking about the cannibalism.
You know what's so interesting is I saw people commenting. They were like, I've heard this story before, but from like another friend.
Okay, then maybe it's one of those fucking...
like weird things.
Yeah.
But like, why would he make that up?
Well, it's so easy to... No, I don't think he made it up, but like he was like, oh, it was my sister's friend. But it's so easy. Like I've fallen victim to that. Like two different stories. I mean, like, no, this happened to like... Remember the suitcase filled with like the dog or dead dog or whatever? Like that one. There's a whole joke about that or like whatever.
There are like news articles about it now. And I'm like, how embarrassing if it's not even true.
I know.
Like his sister's friend is just like, I just said that it's not real.
And then he went on this podcast, Jake Shea's podcast, and was like,
I know.
Basically what he said, if you haven't seen it, that his sister's friend went on a date, like a Tinder date or something, and it was fine. They went back to his house. She started getting a weird vibe, and he was like, can I give you a massage? Which to me seems kind of weird, but she was like, sure.
Like, okay.
Yeah, she was like, sure.
2 glasses of wine, rub my back, bitch.
Yeah. But I'd be like, he definitely wants sex. Now I'm scared.
Yeah.
But he used like this lotion on her and was giving her a massage. And then was it like the next day or later that night or something?
Oh no, she started feeling like really, really weird about it.
Oh, okay.
Made him stop the massage and then was like, hey, like I'm gonna go. And he was like a little defensive, being like, no, like wait, like sorry, I didn't mean to like do that. And then she left. Like she just had like a sense.
Yeah, and it was like
she
burning and stuff.
The next day.
Yeah, and she went to the doctor and the doctor was like,
they tested it.
Yeah, they tested it and they were like, this is a lotion people will use on people to like, basically when they're gonna eat them. It's like cannibalism lotion or something to like prep the skin.
It's like it was a black market lotion that basically dissolves your skin.
Fucking insane. And so the doctor was like, I need the name, the address, everything. And then when they went there, I guess there were like women there that had been dead or something.
Yeah, their bodies.
Crazy. What was that?
Is that the cat?
Could be the baby next door. They sound similar.
Oh, what side? I thought it was that side. Is the baby that side or that side?
That side.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe it was Frank. I don't know.
Definitely baby.
Okay, thank God.
Let's knock on the walls. Shut
no,
that
literally.
kid up. We're recording.
Shut up. No, I have. I want to do a good influences episode about our boomer takes. Like, I have so many.
I guess I need like
for me is like. Let me just do the episode now. One for me is like, I get annoyed when people are like loud outside. Oh. I'm like, quiet down. Like,
oh, that's real boomer of you.
I know.
Interesting.
But it's only certain people.
Like when you're inside or if you're like outside.
If I'm inside and I hear them outside, I'm like, shush. Like, why are you being so fucking loud?
Oh, it's so I'm like, oh, what's going on? Like, I'm like opening my window. I'm like, what's the tea?
Well, it's usually not tea. The tea happens inside the building where I put my ear to the wall. Outside, it's just like, okay, we're getting the kids. All right. Like, it's just people out there. And I'm just like, be quiet.
I guess I'm just still interested. That's so boomer.
Oh, I don't care at all. I'm just like, shut up.
That's why I like working in my kitchen at the kitchen table.
Because you can like see everything.
I watch everything that happens outside. Like even just people walking by. I'm like, I wonder what they're doing today.
I mean, I'm like half and half. Like I have a chair in my bedroom that looks overlooks like the entrance to the building.
Yeah.
And so I will like sit there on my computer and I'll just be like constantly kind of looking out, especially if I have like a delivery
who's
coming
in.
Yeah, but like I'm not always annoyed, but like that is like a take I have sometimes where I'm just like, can you just like
no, I feel like I'm gonna need like a little bit of help. Maybe you can tell me some of my boomer things.
I could think of some maybe.
Yeah, let me know.
Also, you could. I think there's like a whole Reddit thread. You could maybe look at it to like inspire you. Yeah. That was Frank. He knows he's going to the vet. He's scared. Oh, he's probably mounting her. Hey!
What?
Like he'll...
To like hump her?
Yeah, but they're both fixed. I don't know why he does it, but he makes this crazy...
Yeah, I mean, there's something going on up there.
Yeah, they're banging.
That doesn't sound consensual.
Girl! They'll stop. Doesn't last very long. Right. Classic guy.
Could you imagine if they weren't fixed and then we just have all these babies?
No, that would be my dream. A Frank and Buttercup kitten. Are you kidding me? Nolan's always like devastated
there'd
that
be so many of them.
Nolan is like, I wish Frank wasn't fixed. We could have more Franks. I'm like,
they're going at it.
Calm down. Right now?
Yeah, I can hear.
What do you mean going at it? Like you're hearing like thump thump? Or you're hearing
no,
like
it's quiet right now.
Okay, they're fine.
Naughty boy. This is why I can't even look at him in the eye because I know he does stuff like that.
Okay. Non-consensual
so
things.
Inappropriate.
It's so funny. There's like random blankets I know he'll hump. So I'll just like leave a blanket out and he'll just like, he always grabs it with his mouth and then just starts humping it. But I'm like, is this doing anything? Like you don't have...
Do girls hump? Fixed? No.
Not really, but she'll kind of like mount, but she'll kick her legs back to like play. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I've only ever had like Whitey. She never did, obviously.
Yeah.
Paris has never.
Hey! Okay, hold on. I got to go break up a fight.
Then like my dogs growing up, two of them are boys, and those red rockets sure are scary.
No, so scary. I remember the first time I saw Frank, so I was like, oh my God.
Oh, cats have?
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
It comes out sometimes when he's humping. Yeah.
It's also so funny that they're called red rockets.
I hate that.
Like universally everybody says that.
I hate it.
I know. But like what else are you supposed to say?
No, I was just thinking that. I was like, what else would it be called? Like
my mom would sometimes say lipstick.
That's so much worse.
Lipstick? Like yeah. Well, think about it. Like when you're like,
I'm thinking about it.
Turning your lipstick and then it opens up.
Yeah, I know. Like when the penis comes out and fuck, that's so disgusting.
Could you imagine if that's what a male's penis was like? I'm sorry. I'd like have to be gay. That is disgusting.
No, yeah.
Oh, poor little girl.
Oh, the little baby. No, she loves him. She's obsessed
hiding.
with him. Yeah, she's laying in the sun.
She said, if I hide behind this curtain, he won't see me. It's like that Jeffree Star meme.
Did you see Jeffree Star and Gypsy Rose were
I did
live
see a
together?
Screenshot of that.
I didn't watch it, but I thought it was interesting.
Okay, so they were, I wasn't sure what was happening, if it was like some sort of interview or what. They were just like on TikTok
I think
together.
so, yeah.
Interesting.
Should I try to go live with her? Gypsy Rose?
He should like give her a makeover.
Yeah, maybe they're planning it.
She should go on Queer Eye.
Maybe they're planning it and that this was like a little...
teaser?
Yeah.
Did you watch any more of the Gypsy thing No.
I actually wasn't sure if it was out yet, the second episode.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We watched the first one last week. It's pretty good.
Not even the full thing because the
I keep forgetting.
Sucks ass.
No, it's so crazy. You have to download the Lifetime app and then there's like a billion ads for this documentary and then it just stopped working when there was 10 minutes left. So I keep forgetting that. I have to finish the 10 minutes and I like it so far though.
Yeah, it was good. Interesting.
I wish there were no ads, but I like the way it's filmed. It feels like reality TV.
Yeah.
More than the other one because the other one was a lot of her like in jail confessional. Yeah. This one feels more reality TV and feels more fun and exciting. So I think it'll be good.
Gotta finish watching. Hopefully the fucking app works now.
I know. Truly.
Stupid. It's like the Bravo app. We don't have that anymore, but I remember back in the day, I was like, this is the worst app on earth.
Yeah.
Because like some things would also be locked with the free version. MTV app sucks ass. We use that all the time back in our old apartment. And like you'd be halfway through an episode and then all of a sudden like the app would crash and then you have to like start over. Yeah. But like you would have to drag it and then you'd then
hit all the commercials.
Watch, like 5,000
Oh my God. It's just kill me now.
Netflix, Hulu, you guys are just...
I also saw a clip, speaking of MTV, it was on my Twitter. It was like one of those random things. And it was like, if you know Amber from Teen Mom, do you remember her?
Oh yeah.
She was like the bigger girl.
And driving around or something?
No, that's Macy.
Oh, okay. I saw that.
Amber's the one that did you like watch it? I can't remember.
Really.
She like punched her boyfriend and got in like domestic trouble when she was pregnant. I don't know.
Pregnancy hormones.
Yeah, pregnancy hormone. No, she's like very like she's gone through addiction, like all this stuff, sad. And it's really crazy because someone posted this. I haven't watched it in a while, and someone was like, "If you haven't seen Teen Mom in a while, why is Amber's child 15 years old and Amber's calling her a dick?" And I watched the clip of it on Twitter, and it's literally Gary, who is Amber's baby daddy, I guess. It's Gary, his wife, their child, and then Amber and Gary's child and Amber. And she is just like, I don't know how to explain it. She's the worst mother. She makes her feel bad for everything.
Is there like a season that they're on currently?
I think so.
Okay.
Which I should really get back into.
Yeah, you love that.
But I should send you the clip because she's like so mean. She literally was like, this is why I get mad is because my daughter acts so sarcastic towards me. And her daughter just starts crying. And she's like, can you guys please stop like fighting? Oh, God. It's so sad, but it's so crazy.
Do they have more than one kid?
Together, no. They just have one. But she looks exactly like her.
Oh, my God.
It's so insane.
Well, that's sad that she has younger children. Like a couple more?
Oh, she doesn't have any more kids. Oh. Gary does.
Okay, well, then that's good.
I think. I could be wrong. I haven't watched in a while.
What's her name? I'll just do Amber Teen Mom.
Yeah. You'll probably recognize her like right away.
I know. Yeah, no, I know who she is.
Yeah. It was funny. I remember when I'd watch it at home, my mom would be like, she's always in bed. She's always laying in bed.
You're like, me too, girl.
I was like, yeah, same.
Amber Leanne Portwood.
Yeah, Amber Portwood.
Oh, she has 2 kids.
Oh, she does. Oh my God.
1, 2. She's had 3 known partners.
Oh, I'm gonna say 3 kids. I was like, what? Holy shit.
Oh, look at her legal issue.
Yeah, it's long.
That's really sad.
I know. I'll send you the clip later. I can probably find it easy.
Ugh.
It's just like, I don't know. As someone who like watched it religiously growing up, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. Really sad.
Yeah. But
poor Amber.
Yeah. That was my weekend.
She was engaged to an amateur DJ.
Oh my God. What's his name?
Wait, I love how Portwood fell pregnant a second time.
Fell?
Yeah.
As if to say fell ill.
2018, she had a kid.
Oh.
So like a 6-year-old. Oh, she's bipolar and has BPD.
Oh, okay.
Poor girl.
Yeah.
That's got to be really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, just the clip I saw, I was like, oh my goodness. This is so sad for her daughter.
Ugh. Well, how was your weekend?
It's full of steam.
Oh, you did some steaming?
I got the steamer.
Oh, someone came up to me and it was Ben and Sadie. They said that they have it, but like theirs didn't clean anything. And I was like, mine did.
Clean anything?
Yeah. They're like, it like didn't work. And I was like, did you use the right attachments? Like asking those questions. And they were like, oh, we have no idea.
Oh, well, the bathroom upstairs, like the guest bathroom, that shower just, I don't know if yours get like this, but like that shower just gets so grimy. Like nothing I use will like take it off. Mm-hmm. And it blasted some shit off. It felt so good. If you listen to our podcast last week, Erin was like just gloating about, is gloating the right word?
Yeah.
Gloating about this steamer with all these attachments.
Gloating?
I mean,
I feel, well, I
can't think of the word. I feel like gloating is a negative word.
I think it is. It'd be like I'm saying like, this steamer is the best because I own it.
Because I created it myself. Yes.
I think like, like raving.
Yeah. Giving rave reviews about this.
I was raving about it.
Yeah. She was at a rave about it. Yeah, it's just amazing. An
educational podcast.
Washed all my sheets. I literally like steamed the bed. I was like, this has never been steamed before. I did the couch. I did everything. And so fun.
Great. Did you do the floors?
Not in here. Someone said it wasn't good for like wood floors. Like I was watching a tutorial and it was like, don't do this on wood floors.
I did it.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm sure it's not real wood. So I don't know.
I don't know. It looks kind of real.
I have no idea.
We have to pick out floors for our ADU.
For your mini house?
I asked my contractor to come in the house because I want to like knock out the closets in our primary bedroom, sorry. And he basically was like, I mean, yeah, I could do it. It's easy. You don't need a permit, but then you'd have to replace all the floors in your house because I'd never be able to match.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, what if you just figured it out?
What if you just called Taylor up?
Yeah. And they talked about like redoing the bathrooms. He said they would be like $20,000 each.
Oh my God.
I know.
How far is the ADU?
pretty far.
That's crazy.
They're doing like the stucco, I think, this week and the drywall.
Oh my God. It's like all coming together.
It's like, yeah, we're breezing. We're going to pick out tile this afternoon.
Woo!
I know.
We're talking about steamers and tile. We're in our 30s, baby.
Hell yeah, mamacita.
It's really fun. If I don't know if we explained A to you on this podcast, but it's just like, can you explain it? I don't really know how to explain it.
It's
like a garage that's like transformed into a living unit.
No, not always. Like you can just like build it, but it's just just stands for additional dwelling unit. So it's like another property on your property.
Okay, but so it's just like cute because it's
rich people call them like pool house.
Oh yeah, pool. We'll call it the pool house. Yeah, there's no pool, but we'll call it the pool house. It's so cute. It's literally a mini house being built in her backyard. Yeah, it's so weird.
I know.
Fun.
Yeah. It's also so crazy. My contractor. Did I talk about this? The Trixie Motel.
Yeah, we talked about this. Okay. Yes, I remember.
I watched the second episode this weekend and I was like, there he is again.
I know him.
I was talking to him about it on Friday and he was like, it's so funny. Because like he's like, I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
But I was like, you were so good. And he's like, I always feel so awkward because he does a lot of stuff with the Property Brothers too. And like, there's been times where like, hey, like we need you to like say things. And he's like, okay, but like this isn't my show. Like I'm here to work.
I'm not a reality star.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It could be.
Yeah, I feel like
it's like
literally nothing. Oh, well, Nolan did like this new Flea. He's like not really doing that much anymore because like he just makes a lot more on Depop and it's like such a schlep to like set up and it's whatever.
Totally.
But it was it was like Old Town Pasadena and it was so.
Oh, I love Old Town.
Oh my God, it was so cute.
Was it? I feel like I've been to that Flea before.
It's right by like a hot dog place.
I can't remember, but we went to one like
it's almost like in a big alley.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, I've been to that one.
Yeah, it was really cute.
It's not like huge.
No,
it's like a good size.
Yeah,
not overwhelming.
Yeah,
you can hit every booth.
Yeah, and I was like hit, I think, with like allergies like Friday and Saturday, and because my throat was like feeling weird, but I know it's not a sick throat. Because I know a sick throat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, if this gets worse in 6 hours, I'll know it's like cold.
Yeah.
If it's the same or whatever, I'll be fine and it's allergies and it's just like been like this. And
that was happening to me last week and I feel like it's allergies.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of stuff in the air. And I know because of what my car looks like.
Yeah. Love LA.
Like just yell. Oh, I didn't even.
Oh my God, you scared me so much.
I've had such a busy day already. I had to drop my car off this morning because I'm getting the bumpers painted to match the color of my car.
Oh, I didn't realize they're not the color of your car.
Yeah, they're like gray. And
I thought you were like hot pink.
No, my God, no.
I want to wrap your car hot pink.
I don't want to do that.
Oh!
I love my car.
Chrome.
She's just black and beautiful.
Yeah, she is.
But yeah, I dropped it off this morning and I'm going to get it wrapped because when I was looking at them originally, like ones that were all black were literally like $20,000 more. And I'm sure there's like other stuff, but it just like looks really nice. And so I called my guy who sold me my car and I was like, hey, like, do you guys do this? Like, do you paint it? Because I didn't know what the best thing to do was. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, let me call my guy. So his guy then called me and was like, it'll be like $1,500. And I was like, oh my God, could you imagine if I spent like $20,000 more?
I don't understand
for like a new car?
Why would they?
I don't know.
Like they should have been, yeah, $20,000.
No, I was like, oh, it's going to be like $5,000 and then I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
But when he said $1,500, I was like, when can I bring it in?
Cars are so crazy. I was looking at the like new Model 3 Teslas and just like for fun, just online.
New. I thought you said nude.
Oh no, new.
Okay.
And it's like they come in a basic color. Like they'll either be like black and like you don't have to pay extra for that, or like white and you don't have to pay extra for that. But then if you want to change the color, it's like $2,000 or something. And I'm like, so annoying. Like they keep changing the base color too. So it's like if you just wait long enough.
I feel like they always do that.
Yeah.
It's like on a rotation.
I think so too.
Like I think it's
always like black or white.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want like a blue or red.
I hate the red Tesla.
I don't hate it. I just would feel too. I think
it's an ugly red
mom vibe.
Yeah.
The blue gives me
like red cars.
Oh, taking a stance.
They're just like, what? I like them if
Why
they're
are
like,
you red?
if it's like a Ferrari or like a car like that where it's like, ooh, fun.
Like
but then I
sports.
feel like the tone, like
a minivan.
Ferrari red on like a Toyota Corolla.
Yeah,
No.
that's so true. I feel like I don't see much of that. And now I'm probably going to see one every day.
You'll see red cars all the time.
I can't wait.
And I feel like red cars, isn't it like a thing that
You got a red car.
people who drive red cars like get pulled over more?
I don't know.
Old wives' tale, maybe?
Probably.
Well, they
Probably
should get
like
pulled over for being ugly.
the cannibalism thing. Yeah. Same old wives' tale.
Yeah.
Well, how was your weekend?
It was good. Emo night on Friday.
I know. I didn't even think about
That was
going.
fun. They like are doing a new stage setup, so it was interesting to see that. They like moved it to the floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll have to see.
Fun.
So what's on the stage?
Just people.
Oh, okay.
And then Saturday we had a friend's birthday and that was really fun. And then TJ told everyone there to come to our house after. So we had people over till like 4 a.m.
Oh my God.
Someone like puked on our rug. Like
What?
It was a whole time.
Last Friday night.
Yeah, it was pretty
Someone
crazy.
puked on your rug?
Yeah. But it was fine. It came out. But like at the time I was like, oh my God.
Was it
like,
is someone I know?
This is crazy. Yeah. But it's like not a big deal.
No, I know. I'm just curious.
Yeah. But I'm like, we are just raging. We are little ragers.
That's so funny.
But it was so funny because like when we had TJ's DJ party, like graduation thing, like that weekend, he kept inviting people back to our house. And I remember like afterwards, like saying to people like, yeah. And then like all these people are at my house. So like every single person that TJ told to like come to our house after, they're like, hey, like TJ said to come over. Is that okay? And I was like, oh my God, like, yeah, come over. But yeah, it was fun.
Like we know he has a track record
Yeah.
for the invites.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think, yeah, he was just like, can we do an afters? And I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah. I guess technically you could go to bed if you wanted.
It's true.
Like, you're at your own house.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He was giving moonshine to everyone.
Oh, damn.
That's probably why the puke happened.
Probably. I've tried to get drunk from moonshine. Never happens. 2 different times. We did Palm Springs emo night. I feel like I drink a ton of it.
Oh, really?
Didn't really feel drunk at all. And then I drank some of it at the DJ graduation. Didn't feel anything.
You're not drinking the right kind.
I guess.
You're not drinking the right stuff.
I guess.
Yeah.
Guess I need to churn it myself. Try to make my moonshine.
Just, the way it burns going down.
Burning, going down.
Moonshine. And then, yeah, yesterday I fully rotted all day. And I'm a little bit sleepy this morning, but
It's okay.
we're thriving.
It's okay. I had a call with YouTube today.
Oh, how did it go?
Good. So it's so crazy. I don't know if I've talked about it on here, but like Aaron and I have like our own YouTube channels and individual. Yeah. And I guess when you're inactive for, I don't know how long it is. I want to say 6 months to a year. I don't really know. You basically like lose monetization. And so I lost it a while ago, but I was just like, whatever, I'm not posting on here. Like, doesn't matter. I'll just reapply once I post again. And so I started posting again and I got the requirements because you have to have like so many watch hours and blah, blah, blah. Like you have to hit that again.
Yeah.
And I finally got there and I had so many issues with it. I can't even explain like how many, it's my account, my AdSense account, which is what pays you, is so intertwined with the Carlene Aaron account because when we created it, it had to verify that it was a real person. And I'm sure I was just like, oh, I'll just like set this up or something. So basically the girl that I was talking to, she's like, okay, I'm just going to bypass a lot of things like that YouTube usually doesn't. Like if you didn't talk to someone, like you would never be able to do this basically. So she's like bypassing a lot of things to allow me to get monetized on my own AdSense account.
Did it work?
Not yet. She's like, she's going to like
talk to AdSense.
She has to like do it still.
Because I feel like AdSense and YouTube are like 2 separate things.
I think so. They're both owned by
like
Google though.
Google, yeah.
So it's just like so complicated. It's crazy. You cannot have more than one AdSense account and you can't even have, like if we lived in the same house, we couldn't use the same address to sign up because it wouldn't allow both. Because it'd be like, nope, you're the same person. Because you need to put an address in to get the PIN to activate your AdSense.
But all of our other AdSense accounts are under me.
Well, not all of them.
Good Influences.
That's under you. Is it your address?
Probably.
Because Vining and Driving is not our address. I don't know whose address.
It's also like Carlene Aaron Inc.
Okay. I think that's okay because it's a business, maybe? I don't know. That's what she told me. And I was like, so how do people, like, if two people in the same house and have a ads or they want to sign up, like, what do they do? She's like, usually someone will, like, put their friend's address and they'll tell them the pin, or, like, I'm just like, this is crazy. Yeah, it's just wild.
Well, I guess it makes sense because then everything, like, if you, oh, no.
And people are like,
two separate people.
Yeah, people are like, well, then how do other YouTubers do it? And it's like, I mean, if I had like a main channel, a vlog channel, a reaction channel or something, that would be all one AdSense account because it's all me. Yeah. With me and Aaron, it's more complicated because that account gets split, but our personal ones are just ours. So it's like, I don't want to mixed.
Yeah, I have my personal one. Good Influences. OnlyFriends is definitely my address.
OnlyFriends is our business.
Yeah, but my house is the business.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's...
Because I've had to look at all of them to like see what I'm connected with.
I just had to do it because the bank changed.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be honest. We changed banks. I don't even know how to look at my account.
I don't know how to get in yet. I've been talking to them.
Like,
and then I got an email today and it was like, Aaron Petrarca, and Petrarca was spelled wrong. So I had to be like, hey.
Oh, no. They're like, okay, one more month. You spend any money for 1 month.
Flag this.
Oh my God. That's probably going to be fine if they can just change it.
Yeah, that was like at 9 a.m. today. And I was like, oh my God, oh no.
I'm really confused.
I'm sending it to the banker. And I'm like, okay.
Deal or no deal. Yeah. The banker is so hot.
Yeah.
Is he hot? Let me know. Yeah, so first world problems, but it was just weird and frustrating. I just hate I love solving problems, especially technology, technical problems. I love figuring out. And I'm always like, I can do it. Like, I know exactly what to do. And I kept feeling like I was doing the right thing and I kept getting rejected. And then I had to wait 30 days. It was
a nightmare.
It's terrible.
AdSense is really, quite honestly, annoying.
It's crazy. Never lose it because I don't know what's going to happen if you lose it and want to post again.
I literally have been filming stuff on, for my personal channel.
And not editing it?
No, it's literally just been sitting on my camera. And so I'm like, okay, at this point, it's so funny. I put it onto my computer the other day because I was like, okay, let's see
what
I've got, because I know I just never finished videos.
Yeah.
I would always start something, and I was recording the week of their DJ party, and it was I think that was in April.
Okay, good influences.
But I was recording it, I think, in March, and it was by the time you see this, it'll be April. And I'm like, now it's June.
That's so funny.
So I'm I feel like I just edit all of it, even though it's not even a full video.
You should make it
upload it as one thing.
Yes, I was gonna say you should make it a 30-minute video. Yeah, it'd be the past couple months. Yeah, or something like that, because
it was so hard. Everything we would do, I'd get there for that specifically, and then music would just be playing. So I'm like, well, now I can't even fucking film.
I know.
And we're running around, and I'm trying to set up. So, but I was like, this is really funny.
That is I think that's the good thing about me being so impatient. When I film something, I'm editing it immediately.
Oh, really?
Because I'm just I actually this weekend I edited everything. We went to something about her. I have that video done. It's really cute and fun. I really liked it. If you're not on our Patreon, it's already out on Carly and Aaron channel. Yeah, I edited that. I did Good Influences. I did one of my videos. I don't know. I just feel like I was staring at Final Cut a lot.
I don't even know how to use that.
That's fine.
I'm still over an iMovie here.
It's literally the same thing as iMovie. It's just a little bit better at certain things.
Yeah.
I don't remember what, but the only reason I got Final Cut was because quarantine. Because in iMovie you can't do
There's
side
so
by side
things, yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? So I had to get Final Cut for that, and I've never gone back.
Yeah, iMovie sucks.
Yeah, well, it's simple.
It gets the job done.
Yeah, no,
you can't do anything on another level.
Exactly. I saw Claudia Salewski. Did you see her TikTok? I feel like so many people reposted it. It was here's how I did my intro to my video, and it was I was like, how? And she was showing how she did it, and she had to get it's basically her laying in the grass looking up, and then in the sky it was a plane flying across the sky, and it said May 2024. So basically here's my May vlog. So she had to make all of that, and I'm just it's So she was like, I went to Google, I just like screenshot a plane on Google Images, and then I blurred it a little, made it darker, and then I animated it, and then and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, no.
Like, what?
See, that's when you hire someone.
I mean,
she's so
good,
crafty and creative and shit like that. Like,
well, she's like, and then I export it to my iPad, and then I do this, and I put it back on my computer. I'm like, that's so cool. Like, I wish I knew how to do shit like that. Yeah. I just don't. I feel like you have to know a lot of like artsy things. Yeah. And I don't know any artsy things.
I do think like a lot of people who do YouTube like her, like they enjoy the like putting together of a video.
Yeah.
That's like half of the art behind it.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, I'm just like, doot, doot, doot.
Yeah.
I hate editing.
See, I really like editing. Yeah. So it's like kind of fun, but not like that though. Like I can't. Maybe one day.
Wild.
I don't know.
Take a little class.
I would literally feel like Steven Spielberg if I was doing that. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm making a movie.
Yeah.
Full blown movie.
An actual artist. Yeah. Nominated for an Oscar.
Claudia gets nominated for an Oscar.
Literally. At the Shorties.
Sade. Yeah.
Best editing. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'll try to send you that too if I can find it.
Okay, perfect.
I was like, hello?
Yeah, I can't wait. I want to go back to something about her and try more.
Yeah, there's a 3 sandwich limit when you order it to go.
Takeout, yeah.
They were so good.
It was so funny.
I want mine again.
I was like, oh, sorry, TJ, I couldn't get you anything. There was a 3 sandwich limit. He was like, well, why didn't you just order them separately? And I was like, oh,
oopsie.
You're right.
I know. Because Emma was in the one too. I was like, well, sorry, we kind of ate all of ours.
Yeah.
But I was like, we'll just go for like fun.
Yeah.
So good though.
Yummy. It's so crazy. Katie reposted this weekend. Diane Keaton went in.
Oh yeah.
And I was with her on Saturday and I asked her about it and she was like, I literally was on my way there. Like I had no idea she was coming in. Like she just showed up. And then I was like, does she have like a family member or something that like loves the show? And like, that's how she knew. Or is Diane herself just like in tune? But yeah, I don't know. She was really bummed, but she did order the Diane.
Oh, so Katie wasn't there at all.
No,
she missed sad.
Her. She was like on her way, I'm pretty sure.
No.
But they're not, I feel like they weren't going to be like, Diane.
No, I know.
Can you wait?
But still, it's just like, oh, I'd be like, fuck.
I know. Like you named a sandwich after this woman and then she shows up.
And she's so famous.
Yeah.
And she just came in.
What a cutie.
Love it.
Okay, well, I don't really have anything more to say about
I have nothing to say to you, Erin.
Perfect. Then we can move on.
Let's move on. That should be a clip.
This day in history.
Just that.
This day, see guys, she bullies me.
I do.
This day in history, we have Alyssa Violet.
Have you seen her lately?
Like in real life?
Like on the internet?
No.
She looks so different. She looks really good, but she's giving like Julia Fox.
Oh.
Her eyebrows are like bleached.
Let me look.
Yeah, look her up.
I gotta see.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to do?
She looks like she's slaying.
Alyssa Violet. I wanted to see what I would look like without eyebrows.
Yeah.
For fun. And remember that stuff we used to cover Morgan's body?
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like I could use that.
Do we have it still?
Yeah, it's like in my craft drawer.
Oh my God, you should try.
I don't know if I've ever even met her. I feel like I've been like in the same room as her, but never.
I don't know either.
No. Okay. Danny Gonzalez. He's 30 today.
Oh my God, baby.
Happy birthday, Danny G.
Child.
He is a baby with a baby.
He's a baby with a baby.
Dave Franco. Okay.
How old is he?
39.
Okay.
Next year, the big 4-0, he's younger than Morgan.
Stop. What the fuck?
Tara's World.
Ooh.
She's 25 today.
Okay.
The photo on Famous Birthdays, I would have never known it was her.
Really?
And then I like looked at the name and I was like, no way. That's crazy. And then Kendra Wilkinson, who's only 39.
Oh. We're like the same age.
Basically, I meant to look it up. What the other...
I thought she was like definitely in her late 40s just because of like how long she's been around.
Mid 40s at least. Like she gives the same age as like Kourtney Kardashian.
Yes, yes.
What's the Holly Madison? Like how old is she? Because I know. Yeah, like Holly's 44.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I just assumed they were all the same age. What was the other one's name?
Holly...
Gretchen?
It's been so long.
Something like that.
Is it? That does sound right, Gretchen, but like, that's like from Mean
something
Girls.
Like that. The Prince of Wales.
Gretchen?
It's definitely not Gretchen, but Bridget.
See,
I knew
it is similar. Weird like that. It really is.
That's like the girl on TikTok who like predicts baby names. Like those two names would be on the same list.
Yeah.
Bridget and Gretchen. She is. Oh God, I hate when Wikipedia has like the year they were born, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'll never know.
Yeah, can you tell me the age? I'll never know. I can't do math.
Bridget, what is her last name? Mark. Oh my God. Bridget Mark.
Are you trying to see how old she is?
She's 50.
Oh, okay. Kendra must have been
baby.
Like just turned 18 when doing that show or something.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
She's turning 51 this year. Kendra's just a little sweetie. Poor girl.
A little sweetie.
Okay. And then for entertainment, we've got Jurassic World.
Never seen.
And that's okay.
Okay. I was like,
have you seen Jurassic Park? Yeah, you should watch those. Did you watch any movies this weekend?
No.
It was so weird. We just put on like cable and The Waterboy was on.
Oh my God. So did you watch it?
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah.
And then the movie Can't Hardly Wait, which is like another just like iconic 90s film.
It's like a rom-com, right?
Yeah. And then I have nothing for news.
That sounds
I was
right.
going through TMZ and I was like, this is all so boring.
I saw something about like Vanderpump Rules. Do you want to talk about that? Like a little bit of tea?
Sure.
I don't know if it's like, I'm sure you've seen it, but
is it the like Sandoval Billy stuff?
No, that I'm like, I don't know this. I need to like really look into that because I'm so confused by all that. Well, so I'm sure you saw that Janet posted a picture of her and Sheena.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like voted Bravo's favorites 2024, obviously sarcastic.
Yeah.
And then Zach, you saall this? Mm-hmm. Okay, so Zach posted so small on his Instagram story, kind of like the Big Bear posted it on the Valley. But all he wrote was the little star marked safe from Bravo fan favorites. Which is so funny.
There's a lot. I see stuff on Twitter. Like they're all like interfeuding.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's gonna be a great show for this cast.
Yeah, it's really interesting too because like all of the stuff that Janet's going on all these podcasts and like making all these claims about things people have said, and then like I've seen Kristen clapping back, like screenshots of her clapping back on posts. But then Janet posted like the receipts of text messages. And I'm like, y'all are messy as hell. Oh my
God. Fun.
And I think they start recording like within the next month. So
thank God.
Pick up the fucking
cameras. Pick up the cameras. Give us a reunion, God damn it.
Also super curious to know what's going on with Jax and Brittany.
Yep.
Because he alluded to them sleeping together
for
4 months. There's just lots of things I need answers to, and it's really unfortunate that we're not going to see it until probably like January. Earliest.
If only we got a freaking reunion.
I know. It's also crazy, like, who knows when Vanderpump's going to come back?
I know, because they're not going to film for quite a while.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a while.
I wonder how
think
long
it's good,
Ariana's
though.
gone for.
Yeah,
especially since, like, the internet stuff with all of it is, like, not slowing down. And Lala's on, like, a podcast tour of just, like...
a PR tour for her own opinions.
It's really interesting. Like Lala talks about it all the time on her podcast. Sheena talks about it all the time on her podcast. And like,
I think because they feel like they have to like defend
Katie
themselves.
And Ariana have been on podcasts. Like they never really say anything negative about them.
Yeah.
Which I think, I mean, I'd probably be like Lala and Sheena.
Yeah.
So I think it's really quite remarkable that they're kind of above that.
Yeah. It's kind of nice. It's like fun to see. They're just like, I don't care about this at all.
Yeah.
And they're all mad. I love your phone case, by the way.
Thank you.
Can you show the cam? Wait, that's so cute.
From the Sparkle Shop.
Cute. I want it.
You can get one. And you can have them write whatever you want.
Oh, that's so... I'm truly just so scared to use anything but Casetify.
See, once Casetify broke my phone, I was like, well, I can use anything now.
Well, okay, Casetify didn't break your phone.
Well, it didn't protect it.
It didn't protect it.
So,
yeah.
It did break it.
She put it on and it broke.
Yeah.
My screen shattered when I put on the case.
I dropped my phone and literally not from far. It was just in my hand as I was walking.
So scary.
Really devastating.
Speaking of devastating and technology, Erin, this would drive you up a wall. I said, speaking of devastating and technology.
Oh, and technology. I thought you were naming it kind of technology.
I'm not
and I was like, what is it? And technology.
And technology coming to you next summer. So my laptop is a MacBook and it has the little like bar where you can put the volume and everything. And I guess I don't know.
Do this.
Yes.
There you go.
I guess I was like trying to turn up and down the volume yesterday. It was not working. I was like, what the fuck? And I guess there's a little crack on the bar on the far left side. And so nothing on the bar works. And I go to Joe for like any question about my computer and I go, hi, I'm here to be annoying. And I was like, how come my volume doesn't work on my bar? And he's like, is there a crack? And I go, yeah. And he goes, that happened to me. And the whole thing stopped working. And it cost him like $1,800 to fix it or something.
Well, you can just get a new computer.
That's what I was. I don't know if he did get it fixed or got a new computer, but it's so frustrating because like I'm so used to it that I am like, how do I turn the volume up or down?
No, I hate that.
Yeah.
Little stupid bar.
I know. Do you have one? Mm-hmm. I love the bar, but now that it's not working, I hate the bar.
I don't like the bar. I like the original MacBook.
Like up or down?
Bring it back.
Because I literally was like, how are we doing it before? And I was like, oh yeah, there's a literal key that was a volume up, volume down.
Yeah, see, that's what I like touching stuff.
I need a new computer.
You've not had actually yours for a while now.
Since like 2021. So not that long. It's been like 3 years.
Yeah.
I don't need a new computer actually, but like it's so frustrating. But I could send it back and probably get some money.
Like trade in?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they can refurbish it.
Yeah.
And it probably costs them like $100, but they charge you so much money.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
But I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't know anything about computers. Nolan knows a lot about computers, so he's really good at like, this is the chip you want, and this is the RAM or whatever. So like,
yeah, when they would ask questions when you're buying, I'm like, I don't know.
I know. I'm like,
whatever's good.
Yeah. No, you need someone who like knows computers.
I don't care.
Because when I got mine a couple of years ago, he like picked everything out that was like fast.
I'm just like,
and good.
Give me the most storage and call it a day.
Yeah, and make it fast. Make my computer fast.
Yeah,
that's it.
All the good stuff.
But yeah, I was devastated because like I keep trying to do it and I'm like, fuck.
Are you going to take it in?
No.
Oh, you don't think?
No, it's just like I don't need to. I have a volume thing on the top right. I can just click every time.
Oh God, for someone who likes fixing problems, that's shocking.
Well, this is not fixable, I don't think.
Well,
I mean, it is, but like I'm not going to pay $1,800 to fix it. It's either I get a new computer or bust.
Yeah.
You know, be careful. Don't drop anything onto that thing because I don't know.
If they were like, it's $500.
Oh, then I'd be like, okay, fix it, please.
See, you don't really know. What if Joe's crack was worse than yours?
True.
And like went into the mainframe, and that's why he
the mainframe.
You know,
that's probably what happened. It did go into the mainframe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, that is devastating.
Yeah, but yet another first world problem. But I feel like I'm gonna get
like you're just so out of fucking touch.
I'm literally so out of touch. People are gonna be like, oh my God, Carly, you're so out of touch. Oh, I can't make money on YouTube.
No one will say that.
I know in my head though, I'm so scared of everyone.
Yeah, but like that's your job.
I know.
It would be like if someone went into work and they weren't getting their paychecks and complained about it. Like you're so valid.
Okay, true. You're right. Somebody did say that actually somewhere because I was talking about AdSense somewhere and they're like, it's actually very normal as for an influencer to complain about this.
Yeah.
It's like what you do.
Yeah.
So
I think
you're right.
Yeah. So you can, whenever you're feeling that way,
it's just tough because I'm like, I know people don't have money. Like
well,
so many.
Do you.
Yeah, neither do I.
It's not coming through.
Right there with you. No, I'm literally sitting in my own home. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
sure.
That's why I feel like weird talking about it because I feel like I'm doing it from like just my own experience.
Like, I'm not making any money.
And my life
this
sucks.
Is bullshit. Like,
imagine this is bullshit.
The problem you're having is like so normal. It's like, this is so frustrating. I can't figure out how to do it. Okay. I'm putting out content on the internet and like I should be making my money from it. So like, let's get to the bottom of it.
And that's what I did this morning.
Yeah. That is what she did this morning. Mm-hmm. YouTube. Yeah. Well, no other news except for Zach being a messy king that I stand.
So funny. I also looked up the submersible because like when is it going down? They haven't set a date yet. Oh. Just to clear that up.
Yeah. Was it in 2025?
They haven't set a date.
That's stupid.
I'm like, can you just do it now?
When was the last one? When did that happen?
I think it was like a year ago in June or something, like this month.
Well, let's June it up.
Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm like literally morbidly curious.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair because like don't go down unless you saw what happened. I mean, could you imagine going down thinking that could happen to you? After it just happened last year.
No, I would literally never do that.
I am so scared of that feeling.
I would never even do it if the first one succeeded.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm not getting in that.
You're like scared of the submarine at Disneyland? Like the Nemo ride? Have you ever done it?
No, I don't.
You're in a legit submarine. Well, not legit submarine, but you're in like what feels like a submarine, and you're like in quote unquote water, and there's like fish that go by, and
I've never done that.
It's like a kid's thing. I think I did it one year when I like wasn't prepared and like everything was busy, and we were like, let's just go here, and it was kind of dumb, but it didn't explode or sorry implode, so we're good.
Well, Disney. Well, we can do Am I the Asshole?
I saw one this morning. I was like, T.
Ooh, you can go first then.
Okay.
Mine is like kind of serious, but also like silly.
Okay. Okay. Am I the asshole for refusing to attend a wedding as a bridesmaid because I don't want to buy a specific dress? My cousin is getting married in 2 months and asked me to be one of her bridesmaids. She had already told me that she wanted all the bridesmaids to wear the same color, and that was fine with me. It turns out yesterday that she informed me that she doesn't want me to wear just any dress in the color she wants, but she wants me to buy a specific dress that costs about $865. I don't have that money to spend on a dress. But she suggested I borrow money from my mother. I refused, and I told her that I can't really borrow that much money because I'll have to pay her back. She told me that if I can't buy the dress, I can't be one of her bridesmaids, and I was okay with that. Today, she basically told the whole family that I wanted to sabotage her wedding. I even had some family members call me and tell me that they would lend me the money to buy the dress, and I can pay back in a year or two if I want, and I still refuse because I simply don't want to buy such an expensive dress that I will only wear once. So now some people are telling me that I'm about to ruin the wedding. Am I the wrong person here?
No, am I the asshole? If you want her to wear this specific dress and it's that much money and she cannot afford it, you cough up the bill. Like
800, like unless your bridesmaids are Kardashians, like don't make your dresses $800.
No,
that is an insane amount of money for one night.
And not even nobody else had to follow that rule, like just her. Because she was like, I want you to wear this specific one. Okay, well, then you pay for it.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, like pay whatever you would pay for a normal bridesmaid's dress and then I'll cover the rest.
Yeah.
$1,000 basically for a dress.
Like with tax, yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
I remember even like for my wedding, when I was like buying dresses for like the other events, like I was having like guilt spending that, and it's like my own wedding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a lot of money.
I know. How do you feel about her family being like, here's the money, like just pay me back in like 2 years if you can?
I also think it's like, okay, but like I still don't want to have to pay you back.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is like
lend her money and then don't make her pay back.
Yeah. I'm just like,
you can't like you shouldn't have to take out a loan
like,
to buy a bridesmaid's dress.
Could you imagine if I was like, but they're going to give you the money. Like, why aren't you going to be my bridesmaid?
I would say they're not giving me the money. It's a loan.
They are though. They're loaning it to you so you can be my bridesmaid.
Yeah, but then I have to still pay the $1,000.
Not for like years if you want.
Okay.
And my wedding's important.
Well, so is my bank account and my finances and my life.
But it's my wedding.
Okay. Well, then if you want me to buy the dress, and since it is your wedding, you can foot the bill.
What if we did half and half?
I would pay what everyone else is paying for their dress, and you can cover the rest.
Are we sure that everyone else doesn't have the same dress?
Yeah, she said she was like, everyone just needs to pick a color. I thought that's what she said.
She did, but I don't know if she meant like she told everyone she wants a specific color and now she's like, okay, I want this dress.
I think it was just for her.
Oh, that's so annoying if it is. Also, I want to say, it's going to make it even crazier. The person who wrote this is 19. Like, if you're 19 and have $1,000 to spend on a dress, you're Kylie Jenner. Like, what?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, crazy. Especially asking a 19-year-old. No, yeah. It's a different story if it's like a 30-some whatever, but like it's still wrong. But a 19-year-old,
I would accept the money from my relatives.
Oh, this was you?
Yeah, I would accept all of the money from my relatives, pocket it, and then go on vacation.
Oh, hell yeah. $1,000.
And to block all their numbers.
Fuck. Yeah, you get a little, what are they called? Those all-inclusive resorts or whatever. Fuck yeah.
Like, that's just so ridiculous.
It's really funny. And you're young enough where like people will get over it.
Even like for me, there were people whose dresses, like, because we waited so long, I've definitely brought this up before, like, I changed my mind on what I wanted them to wear.
Yeah,
and
mine
I was
changed.
Like, I'll pay for the new one.
Yeah, fine. It ain't that hard, y'all. Just don't make people do things that are expensive.
I think if you're like asking people to spend like over $200, like that's a lot.
I agree, especially
young kids,
and especially if they're like traveling there. It's just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money for someone else's day. Yeah.
Like I got really lucky with mine. Like I felt bad but I think I got like 20% off. So like everyone could use those and then it was fine. But then when I changed them, I was like, I'll buy them.
See, that's like so nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I'm like, that's like not fair to them.
Yeah. It wasn't fair to me.
It wasn't. Did I change yours?
You changed mine. I think I bought mine though.
I changed.
You were like, you can do it.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
I changed yours. I changed Sammy's, I think. No, because hers was always silk. And yours, I think, was like a chiffon material. And because we changed it to like the fall instead of the spring.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to be like more warm.
I liked the dress.
I don't even remember.
I liked the dress.
Did you wear green?
I'm getting it confused with the other dress now. I think
you were red. You were red.
Yeah, I was red. I think they both were red.
You were like maroon, yeah. But I just changed it to velvet.
Yes.
Changed yours. I changed.
Oh yeah, the
Leah's.
velvet in the pool was nice.
Yeah. Not that you guys care about this at all. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Like I just have to like get
it
there
out.
in my brain.
Get it out.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law I won't change my 4-month-old daughter's name for her?
Oh my God.
I gave birth to my daughter Ember 4 months ago. My husband and I both loved her name, and that's how it was chosen. We announced the day she was born, and nobody said anything negative or gave a reason for us not to use it then. I say this because 3 days ago, my sister-in-law, who's married to my brother, sat me down and asked me to change the name because it's the name of her stillborn daughter she had with her ex-husband 7 years ago.
Oh my God.
She told me she tried to keep quiet, but she couldn't let me keep calling my daughter Ember because it's such a painful reminder for her. She told me she really feels like we should change her name. I gently told sister-in-law that my daughter was 4 months old and her name is on her birth certificate and it would cost us to change it, so we will not. She told me she tried so hard not to say anything, and the fact that she did eventually break and bring this up should show how hard this is for her and make me more willing to change the name for her sake. I told my husband about it afterward, and he felt the same way I did. He told me it seemed like a weak excuse to wait 4, almost 5 months to tell us when she had the chance long before this. My brother found out about the conversation with his wife, and he reached out and told me she mentioned it to him 2 months ago that she was battling with asking us to change the name since. But he understands why I said no and supports the decision. Yesterday, she reached out to me again and asked me if we had decided on a new name yet, and I told her my answer is still no, and she asked why, and I told her she waited 4 months to tell us. She became very angry very quickly and told me if she had lost my niece, my response would be different, and I should see this as her losing my niece because she would have been if she were still alive. Okay. She also told me my daughter is going to grow up always hearing about the cousin I gave her the same name as, and that I should reconsider before burdening my daughter with that. She told me a good person with good morals would. I should also mention, I knew she had suffered a pregnancy loss, but it was implied she had a miscarriage far earlier and not a stillborn child. I never knew the name or sex, and I never heard her use a name for her daughter.
Damn.
You know what's so interesting to me is that 2 people thought to name their child Ember.
That's what Aaron gets from this.
Huh?
Yeah. I've never had a miscarriage. I've never been pregnant. I just feel like the experience I had in my life, if I did not say something right away, I'd be like, well, I can't say anything now.
Yeah.
Like, especially 4 months later, like that's a lot of work to change like a name.
Yeah.
Aaron knows.
And it's also like they've been calling the baby Ember.
Yeah. And it's like, that's not a really fair.
No.
I mean, I understand bringing it up and just being like, this is hard for me. But like to be like, are you going to change it is a little crazy.
I also think it's, excuse me, sorry, a little interesting that she's like.
Am I boring you?
Like your daughter now for the rest of her life is going to have to hear about her stillborn cousin. And it's like, okay, but like, she didn't even know the name of your kid.
Right.
So if you're not
like, what do you mean? Are people going to be like, oh, Ember, remember when she was going to have a baby named Ember? Like, no.
Yeah.
I think this is just like her emotions are coming out.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it's really hard for her. And I totally understand that. And she's probably like, fuck this. Like, why does she get to have? And like, it's named Ember. And like, please change it. Like, this isn't right. When like in reality, people didn't know the name or anything. It's not like it's not like malicious. She named her child Ember.
Totally. And I do think that like, if you had brought it up before, they probably would have never even thought
Exactly.
To name it that.
That's so true. And I mean, obviously,
it's probably traumatic to talk about, but like,
yeah.
If I knew someone close to me was pregnant, I would like make sure if that was a really touchy thing for me to be like, hey, just so you know, by the way, like my stillborn child's name was Ember. So don't fucking name it that.
Yeah. I don't know. That's really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand like both.
Super sympathetic to her.
Yes. I just think it's like coming out in the wrong
Yeah. I think she's just hurt and frustrated, but I think that she'll be able to see why maybe she's kind of in the wrong.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hard one.
I know. And then also I'd be like, oh God, you put that burden on me and we already like our new baby.
I know, and like now I'll feel weird for the rest of my life. Like, Kate, you're going by MB now. I don't know.
Yeah, MB. Yeah. See, that's the thing.
I know. God.
That's why you tell people the name of your baby.
Well, you don't have to. I feel like especially in that situation. Are you talking about the girl who had the miscarriage?
No.
Oh.
The couple.
Yeah.
Because if they were like, oh, we're going to name her Ember, she could be like, oh, that's actually the name of my stillborn child.
Yeah. But some people really don't want to tell anyone.
I know.
And it's like kind of just their own, what are the odds, you know?
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
Me too.
Slay. Well, if you're on our Patreon, we have a bonus episode that'll be posted this week. Patreon.com/onlyfriends. And if you're also on our Patreon, you'll get this on Monday, and our regular podcast comes out every Wednesday everywhere else. So make sure you're listening/watching. See you guys next week or on our Patreon. Bye.